Welcome back to PlayStation Infinite, where we delve into games both grand and grotesque, from revered realms to those best left forgotten. Some artifacts should remain entombed, buried beneath layers of time and madness. Ancient texts sealed in shadow, cryptic imports that stir to life under the blood-red glow of a world slipping into nightmare. And now, Fantasy Beauties, a digital siren song hidden among the refuse of the PlayStation Store, whispering promises of trophies, of anime curves, of scandal wrapped in soft pastels, a simple puzzle game, or perhaps a cursed doll, insisting it's merely a toy. It begins with fragments, literal fragments, jigsaw pieces of smiling, supple forms drawn with manga precision. 2 women, 3 poses each. Their gazes never meet. Their smiles never change. You arrange them in silence, restoring their bodies one piece at a time, as if exhuming saints from unmarked graves. And when you finish, you feel it, that emptiness, that need for more. The store offers a whisper, downloadable content, another companion, but it does not feel like an invitation. It feels like hunger, mechanized and sanctioned. The promise of one more puzzle, one more pose, one more chance to feel complete, though you never will be. Completion is never the end. It's just how the altar stays fed. And still, it tells no lies. There is no deception. The title is truth. The game is sin. And already, the faithful have gathered to condemn it. Those ever-vigilant gatekeepers of digital virtue, ever watching, ever scowling, have sounded the alarms. A game, with attractive women, they cry, crutching their lanyards like holy relics. Twitter accounts frothing with righteous purpose. Not because it corrupts the youth, no, because it dares to suggest beauty has value. The desire isn't shameful, that a thigh can be framed without a lecture. To them, Fantasy Beauties is not a game, it is heresy, and there are, without question, those who will not recant. Long ago, the rot took root, subtle at first, then all-consuming, creeping through code and commentary alike until the digital realm stank of sterilized virtue. And those access media husks, once voices, now warnings, drift like mummified priests of panic, repulsed by anything that stirs. They once fought for artistry and freedom, now they police waistlines. Once champions of rebellion, now the clergy of conformity. They do not seek better games, they seek cleaner ones. They seek only their vision. But Fantasy Beauties offers no such absolution. It asks for nothing, no coin, no pledge, only your time, your gaze, your quiet surrender. Damnation never charges admission. You don't merely assemble a puzzle, you construct a quiet resurrection. For what is this really? A ritual. You sit in silence, arranging torsos and limbs and lingering glances beneath the flicker of your television's indifferent eye. With each piece you slide into place, something once dismembered begins to take form again, like those whispered tales of men who stitched together perfection from parts best left buried. The cuts were clean, the lines were always meant to align, but that doesn't make the result any less unnatural. Completion feels like collusion in an unspeakable design, a prophecy fulfilled, not with fanfare, but with a soft click of inevitability. Trophies manifest, each an empty token, marking the endless crawl toward a conclusion that can never satisfy. A sound, a shimmer, and then nothing. There's no platinum to be claimed, no ultimate reward, only the ceaseless grind of completing 64 fragmented puzzles. Each piece placed, each moment spent, draws you deeper into the abyss where the pursuit itself becomes the only thing left to hold. A lifeless recess where satisfaction should dwell, a sunken grave beneath crumbling stone, nameless, joyless, echoing with the silence of forgotten labor. The images linger in sterile clarity, fragments posed with surgical precision, as if exhumed from some interned reliquary of forbidden desire. Their perfection is unnatural, embalmed in pixel and polished like digital cadavers, preserved not out of reverence, but fixation. There is no joy here, no play, only the echo of pleasure long since mummified, sealed behind glass like a specimen no one dares to name, let alone touch. You'll see the headlines, howling, breathless, gnawing at the edges of reason. The outrage spills like ink from a cracked mind, grotesque manifestos designed as think pieces, fevered proclamations of moral decay, all because a puzzle game dared to blush. And you won't care. Not really. You'll sit down in the dim glow, as detached as a butcher carving at a slab, and begin, quietly, unhurried. Piece by piece, you'll reassemble her. A hand, a shoulder, a smile. Fragments once scattered, now stitched together in pixelated madness. Not explicit, not obscene, just forbidden enough to make them writhe and howl in the dark, shrieking that pieces of beauty will be the death of them. And somewhere, in the depths of that digital smog, a critical type, trembling with impotent fury, why puzzle games with breasts are the death of the industry. Let them write. One piece down, and from the shadows, a crooked grimace cracks the silence. And so, this passage concludes, though others await. Please, like, share, and subscribe, to please the algorithm that slumbers beneath the surface. The murmurs fade into silence. Until next time.
Better than not,